Starting lineups here for the Thunder: Terrence Ferguson, P.J. Dozier, Daniel Hamilton, who almost had a triple-double yesterday, Rashawn Thomas, and Dakari Johnson. He shined for OKC in that loss yesterday. This is day 2 of the 2018.
Just an opportunity to show pro people that he can play.
Here is Kristen, slides it through to Murphy, and he scores.
Good drop, make people better, and then your perimeter game can develop over time, but running the pick and roll to perfection that last time.
Dakari Johnson might have gotten away with the travel, but he scores off. You can see he's into it, already squinting. And Kristen took the bump right there. Pardon me, that was
key things he'll have to show in order to stay in this league.
Daniel Hamilton misses for OKC. Here's Pinson, and he hits a 3. So handed rebound there by James Webb. Theo Pinson will be a G League All-Star.
Okay.
I believe he will go down there and really tear it up.
I like that forecast. I like that prediction.
I'm sure his agent appreciates it.
Whereas Paul George said, quote, "I feel this is the best and perfect opportunity to cement myself and bring a championship where it hasn't been."
That's a great combination of guys to build with. And then when you add Steven Adams, you add possibly a healthy Andre Roberson play basketball with Westbrook at the 1, Paul George at the 2 or 3, depending on how you classify Roberson. But how do they offensively? Paul George's numbers theoretically should go up, but it won't be just because of Carmelo Anthony's potential exit. It should also be because they play off in that feel for your roster, your team, when to take their time out. And when to let your guys kind of play and figure out
3. And a pretty setup attempt right there by OKC. And Watanabe.
Yes, I did.
Impressive athlete to you?
Very impressive athlete and a good all-around basketball player.
Here he is driving again. Nice dime.
You can. Trust me. Trust me. We used to go through some shoot-arounds in the morning, and he used to make sure that we were physically prepared to play.
The product of Virginia. That was Diallo missing. And it comes to Deonte Burton. Here's Hall again. That lefty stroke is true, and he got the hop here in Vegas. What's your take on that?
No, I agree. I think it depends on everyone's situation, and when you're the Brooklyn Nets and the rebuilding stage that they're in.
And again, a post up for Dakari. And a nice feed to Deonte Burton, and he got it to slide in there.
Same action they went to out of the timeout a couple minutes ago, inside to Johnson. Good passer as a big. Burton again, you can't really ever in a team game or a team sport single out one player and say that's why the team lost.
Pressey, former NBA player. Son of Paul Pressey. And a nice shot on the baseline by Deonte.
And then being able to stay focused, remain confident, and go out and put together good performances. That's a positive sign for Trae Young, a positive sign for the Atlanta Hawks. We start wanting to crown guys, after they play 2 good games, as hard as we criticize them after playing 2 bad games. So let's just let guys be who they are.
By Brooklyn, and then traded to the Oklahoma City Thunder. So we talk about the Samaje Kristen Bowl. This could also be the Hamidou Diallo Bowl.
Yes, it can. And that's how
it's your guy Rashawn. 45 picks to hear his name called. And, you would think there'd be a little maybe bitterness and sulking, and he was happy for the opportunity.
I think Rashawn Thomas has that type of potential.
So, if you're wondering how the Thunder have widened the lead to 15 and now 17 off that show, OKC run. McLaughlin slithering and diming. Very nice setup. Millennials are always trying to change stuff.
Yeah.
And redefine stuff. Is that what's happening there?
Possibly. Only he can tell us. Ask him a couple questions.
The Nets are running. Watanabe had it. We're inside a minute to go in this first half. Daniel Hamilton moving, grooving, slithering. He went 1-on-4 and just scored. And he's fouled. Bring him to the line for a 3-point play opportunity. All 11 points for Hamilton in this second quarter. Ro, you have more.
Yeah, Daniel Hamilton, he just goes to the free throw line, had a really good game, 11 points, 8 assists.
KC lead. Hamilton lost it, got it back, lost it again, this time for real. And McLaughlin gets it up to Crawford, who just hit that three, and it is rejected by Terrence Ferguson. What an athletic play.
The guys that were just drafted in the draft class is vital for them.
So is it kind of a race against time to get that done, to get them out here for the summer league, to get their feet wet a little bit?
Being either drafted or being on a summer league team, they've already gone through tons of draft workouts and analysis and so forth. So now you get here and give them a 5-on-5
phase and stage, whether it's stage 1, 2, 3, everybody's kind of trying to figure out how do we work our way up. At the same time, you don't want to practice.
You don't want to fast track this and skip any steps as we try and build this program up here to something that's sustainable. And at the same time, you want our guys to be around a winning culture aspect all the time. What we can't control is competing, and that's something that Kenny and the staff have done just a terrific job of really having that environment.
The Bud as he came back up here, a little competing going on. I like it. We're entering a break zone here, but talk to me real quick. How do you guys resolve Russell, Lynn, Dinwiddie at the point? Three very talented players now to the Thunder. Purdy was selected 57th overall. And a nice shot off glass for the Brooklyn Nets. Milton Doyle. So the Thunder didn't have a first-round pick. But I like what they did in the second round. They had the 53rd pick, got Devon Hall. 57th pick, got Kevin Hervey. And that is Hamidou Diallo doing it again from Brooklyn. And Diallo has 13. But without a first-round pick, Derek, that's a pretty good job of collecting some assets and some talent.
Players go through the interview process when management and front office people are talking to former coaches and staff members.
And getting back to the conversation about the Thunder front office, as Burton toes the line for that lefty three.
That's right, man. The lefties, they got the stroke, man.
Fisher doing a great job. Don't change a thing. Oh, a stroker from the corner there. Can't control a front office. Can't control a guy leaving via free agency. So let's talk about Kevin Durant here for a second. Is Dakari Johnson, nice drop step, hook shot.
More about Russell or more about Kevin. It just means that things change, and that's life.
Derek Fisher breaking it down. I love the wisdom. And Derek, and you didn't blink.
I tried
not blink one time.
My responsibility was to the players only, not to myself.
Football matter more in OKC than the Thunder?
That's a great question. I would say number 35 has to be retired in Oklahoma City. Nobody else should be wearing that number, in my opinion. That's just.
Oh, Pressey with an amazing.
Holding on to what they feel like Kevin should have done, or if we were riding the clock back to LeBron in 2010. Whatever decisions that a guy makes, that their main team plays when you watch them during the season.
Rick Hamlin, Derek Fisher, and Roe Parrish, and that's Hamidou Diallo. I thought he was going to ride so far he wouldn't be able to. Was that a 50-inch vert on that jam? Whoa. Hamidou Diallo putting on a show. Hamidou Diallo, like to your point, I think if he would have kept going, he would have jumped too high to jam it and kind of did it on the way up. Amazing. And here comes OKC again. They're not going to stop trying these splash plays, and there's an alley-oop for a layup to Hamidou Diallo.
Looking off that safety, looking off that linebacker, and then throwing it back, the lob back to the left side. Good play by Daniel Hamilton.
Watanabe left free, and he'd always be able to say, when I retired, I was the playoff leader in wins and the playoff leader in games played.
He has the game, but it's timing. Timing is everything at this level. You know, when you get drafted, where you get drafted, to remind him of, I should have been playing more when I played for you. Coach Cal probably doesn't have that problem. He has a lot of really talented guys, and he has great relationships.
They had 50 at halftime, but they will get a victory here, their first of the 2018 Vegas Summer League. Brooklyn's going to fall to 0-2, and it's a wrap. 90-76, your final score. Hamidou Diallo, 19 points and 8 rebounds, and he opened our eyes last year at Kentucky. It's not like, who is this guy? You know, we know who he is. He's